Good afternoon, distinguished guests, staff, faculty, family, and friends in the class of 2020. I wasn't sure how I wanted this speech to go, but my hope is that this speech inspires at least one of you today. I think hope is a great thing to have as it can help you strive for that finish line. Back in February of last year, I was hopeful that I would take a spring break trip to Puerto Rico, come back and celebrate the end of cold winter terms, late night lab reports, and the end of eating the same wraps of Dutch, all while enjoying the fresh spring air and time with friends as we rock the union one last term. Man, was that hopeful. While we contemplate on things we hoped to do last spring, let us also put that hope into our future dreams. Senior year closed on us rather abruptly, and will sometimes have doors close on us and be filled with a sense of misdirection, where the unknown will seem to have us at a loss of what to do or where to go next. Through it all, I am hopeful that we'll continue to open the many doors that we are still capable of opening. But more important to me than hope is purpose. See, purpose is defined as the reason for which something is done or exists. Everything we do and everyone we see has a purpose. And even if we don't agree or understand it, everything that happens has a purpose. I was born and raised in Ghana, where I was expected to be a nurse or a doctor. And Lord knows that was not going to go well. I can't stand blood. Somehow, I developed an interest to design and build. At the age of 6, I moved to Worcester, Mass., eventually winning the Policy Foundation Scholarship, which granted me full tuition to Union. Every experience has helped me build upon myself, and I await what Union will help me build next. You have a purpose. I may sound like I'm preaching, but I'd rather set us forth with a hope for a brighter tomorrow than solely reminisce on what was. I'd rather help you see what you can and will be than dwell on what you could have done. 4 years went by kind of fast, both a pleasant and unpleasant feeling. I think I did a lot of things I wanted to do in college, considering I was busy 24/7. People would always ask me why and how I'm in 10 clubs, leading 3 organizations with 5 meetings every day. And I could never tell you why, but something kept me going, purpose. I remember whenever winter term came, those were my hardest terms here. I would lose all motivation. 8 a.m. winter term classes should not exist, by the way. But if I ever felt too tired to make an 8 a.m. class, I thought about purpose. Whenever the failures and stress of school and family weighed on me, I thought about purpose. And my purpose is to one day build a company that develops inexpensive and sustainable projects to reduce poverty in developing countries. That is what keeps me going and gives me joy. Your purpose may be for you to lose something you never thought you would, so that you find something you never dreamed you could. That purpose may be for you to fail and fail again, so that eventually you redefine failure and find the strength to never stop climbing. When there's a will, there's a way, and just when you think you found your way, life will throw you onto a new path. The coronavirus definitely threw us all into a new path, and it seemed to redefine 2020, bringing with it the good and bad. We were all shocked about the ways things were evolving, hesitant to accept our new paths. What once was no longer is, and what will be no one knows. I hope we see each aspect of life for what it really is. The most successful are those that don't lose sight of the purpose. And in quoting Dr. King Jr., it is the reason why they walk when they can't run or crawl when they can't walk. I'd like to thank the faculty, staff, and union community for coming together in such uncertain times to keep union going. And most importantly, I'd like us all to take a moment and realize that we overcame it and will continue to do so. Stand tall and firm when things don't go well, and embrace the times when you're humbled or forced to slow down. No one knows the long-term outcome of the virus or the pain and discomfort it brought you. Standing here, I can see it has not prevented you from succeeding today, so don't let it stop you from succeeding tomorrow. And when you make it, make sure to lend a hand and pull someone else up. As we leave union, I hope you find your purpose. Find what it is that will keep you motivated and put in 110%. The satisfaction comes from great work, and great work from loving what you do. So find what it is you love. Along the way, mistakes are meant to be made. The greatest error is to be paralyzed by the fear of failure. Dr. Michael J. Ryan. This world is filled with many roads, each with its own sets of battles, and a lot can happen in our lives to bring us down. So I'll tell you now, when the next crisis in your life comes, remember your purpose and continue to rise to undefined heights. Thank you.